Joe Woods, Browns defensive coordinator, talked about facing former Browns quarterback from a few years ago, Tyrod Taylor.
He's been doing it for a long time. He probably doesn't get enough credit. I mean, he's a very good quarterback. I think he creates a lot of problems because of his mobility. He's not as tall, as Mahomes, but he's still mobile in the pocket. So you definitely have to have a good rush plan to keep him in the pocket and not let him extend plays.
Let's welcome in Kevan Arnold from the Voice of the Land podcast. Kevin, again, Tyrod Taylor, an NFL quarterback, a pro's pro, but does not present the challenges that Patrick Mahomes did a week ago.
No, he does not. He's just a smart, savvy veteran quarterback that, of course, the Texans brought in, and that's exactly what the Browns were looking for when they brought him in 2018 to kind of be that bridge until Baker was really ready. Of course, unfortunately, the injuries happened, the concussion happened, and Baker was in there. And on that Thursday night against the Jets, and the rest is history for quarterback history for the Browns over the last few seasons. But Tyrod Taylor is going to give you that veteran presence. They are 1-0. Yes, it was against the Jacksonville Jaguars, but when you win in the NFL, that gives you a lot of confidence, and a savvy veteran quarterback like Tyrod Taylor can help the team understand what it really means to take the success of 1 week to the next and what kind of preparation and work has to go from week 1 to week 2 to be even better.
Yeah, and again, they against Jacksonville, they looked like a well-coached football team. I mean, they don't have a ton of talent. They played well enough to win. They didn't hurt themselves. They didn't have a lot of penalties, didn't turn the ball over. And when you do that, you're giving yourself a chance to win in the NFL. Pro Football Focus.
And if they do that on the road, they'll give themselves a good chance at First Energy Stadium too. And that's exactly what they talked about, the Browns talked about after the Kansas City game. You can't make those mistakes, those little mistakes on the road. You got to play near perfect on the road, and especially in a hostile environment. We know First Energy Stadium is going to be rocking, but that team is going to come in with a lot of confidence and going to have to find a way to kind of assert their dominance in terms of the Browns in this game to really be able to take control of it. And the Browns are going to have to avoid those costly turnovers, because while it was against a rookie quarterback, the Houston Texans can turn you over, and they can play pretty sound football in that Lovie Smith defense, especially on the back end, that defensive backfield.